let's count the number of both theme garments we made till date on this channel.
People think I'm obsessed with this, but I'm okay with it. I am obsessed with it. And I think this is an obsession that doesn't hurt anyone.
And today we are adding another bow dress to our collection. This dress is very easy to do. Also, it's dramatic, it's fun, it's us. So yeah, without any further ado, let's quickly dive into the video. So the inspiration to make this dress came when I saw our iconic queen Paris Hilton wearing this dress in one of our episodes of Cook with Paris, and also our iconic queen Winnie Harlow was spotted wearing this dress, and I saw it on Pinterest and I decided to recreate this dress as I thought it's very dramatic, it's fun. So yeah, that is the whole story behind the inspiration. For this particular project, we are going to use the basic bodycon dress. You can either use the one that has been lying in your wardrobe, or you can purchase one from the market. The brands like H&M and Forever 21 have several bodycon dresses, and you can either use a strapless dress or a dress with straps, and I would recommend, if the dress fit is not good, it's better to use a dress with straps, or else the weight of the bows will pull down the dress and the dress will slide off. So that's a disaster that we don't want. It's a kind of designer dress, and spending $15 to $30 to make this dress is not a bad idea. We are still saving a lot of money. If you are purchasing or if you are getting the basic bodycon dress from the market, you might have difficulty in matching the color of the dress with the color of the fabric which we'll use to make the bow embellishment. In this case, what we can do, we can choose a contrasting fabric. Like if the dress is black, you can go for bright colors like pink, and the another option would be to sew the dress at home like I did. You can purchase the patterns, or if you are good at pattern making, you can make the pattern by yourself, and I'll quickly explain the procedure how I made the dress. And if you don't want to DIY the dress at home, you can skip this part. So I'll explain this dress part in some quick points. What I did, I took a basic princess started pattern and then I combined it with a fitted pencil skirt pattern. I added a zipper at back, and the zipper is completely removable, so we can easily put the dress on and off. So yeah, it goes up till here. I also added a little boning around this part to enhance the curves of the body. So yeah, this is it. The fabric requirements. So the fabric required for this particular project for making the bow part is taffeta fabric, as I love to play with structures and I love structure in my dresses and in my garments. Taffeta is my very good friend. I use taffeta fabric in most of my projects, and I love to work with that fabric, and that fabric cooperates with me. So yeah, that's like my kind of vibe. You can to use different fabric like organza and the fabric which you feel connected with it. So yeah, it's all your vibe. And the another point we need to talk about is how much fabric we'll need. So we'll need about 5 meters of fabric and if you want a big trail, you can the fabric requirement would increase. So yeah, that's all up to your customization and your preference. As we are working on this dress and we have our base dress ready, now we can start working on this bow part up here. So let's take a close up of bows. So we have these two varieties of bows up here on this pencil skirt part. So this is like a normal bow with some crystals at the bow belt, and this is a Ruched bow. It also has some Swarovski crystals. As you guys always keep asking me to give you a closer view of my sewing method, so this is my sewing machine and we have our strip ready, and we are going to place this strip good side facing each other. Now we are going to sew all the way to the end, leaving a small margin up here. Now we'll flip our strip to the right side. Now we are going to take this end of the strip and we'll place it on the other end, matching both the sides, and now we are going to sew straight all along the edges. The dimensions after we are done with sewing are mentioned on the screen. Now flip the strip to the right side, adjust the seam line in the middle. Following the seam line, make pleats to form a bow structure. Now take a small strip of fabric of about width 10 inches, fold the strip in half, then sew straight. Now flip it to the right side. Wrap the strip in the middle of the bow and use needle and thread to sew the belt in place. To make our bow sparkly, we'll wrap the rhinestone chain around the bow belt area. Here I'm using a 6000 to glue the rhinestone in place. Once we are done with the gluing part, allow it to sit for at least an hour to set the rhinestone in place. And once it's dried, look at the bling! Oh my god, it's so sparkly! We also need to prepare another similar bow, but it will be larger in size as it's supposed to go at the back of this dress, as you can see. Now we'll make the ruched bow. For that, we'll follow the same procedure till here. Unfold the strip in a way the seam line goes in between. Now to create that ruched effect, we'll take needle and thread and then we'll perform basting stitches following this seam line. Now pull the thread to create that ruched effect. We are going to bedazzle this ruched bow too, so take your rhinestone trims and add the rhinestone trims wherever you feel like. I feel like adding it here on this ruched part so as to enhance the detailing. And then I also cut some single rhinestone charons and then glued them randomly, and we are done. Now we'll arrange the bows as per our image reference. This bow goes here and this one here. Using needle and thread, we are going to sew the bows in place. Use blind stitches. Viewing the dress closely, we also have this draped fabric movement here. For that, we'll follow the same procedure as we did for preparing the strips for our bows, and then we'll take that strip, we'll place it here, draping it like so, and then we'll place it inside the bow, hiding it. As in the reference image, the straight part is hidden, and then we'll sew it using needle and thread. As the original dress has two fabric trails which go both on either side, so we'll to prepare those fabric trails, and then we're going to place those fabric trails on both the sides, and then using needle and thread we'll secure the trails in place, and we are done.